Python. Isn't that the same thing? This is the same music I've had for days, I think. You had to have heard this music. I don't even remember what it's called. Oh, that was my bad. Yeah, Python, I was listening to music. That was my bad. What is happening? What is up? Remember that? Remember that was my intro for a little while? I was just trying things out. Josh Jacobs for Jaylen Warren and Ibuka. Is that worth it? Yeah, Jaylen Warren and Ibuka is probably worth it. All right, let's claim some boosts. What do we got? What do we got here? Oh, man, boosts for golf and everything. Yep, we got the Ryder Cup this weekend. That is going to be great. Great stuff. Not good, great. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it was overlaid on top of it. My bad, my bad. The intro song's not weird, though, Jack. You talking about the intro song? All right. Hello. Let me start again. Hello. All right, hope you guys had a great Monday. One thing I noticed right off the bat, this line right here, that was 6, maybe even 6.5 at one point, is now 4.5. You know who said Detroit plus 6 Monday of last week? Me. I didn't get a lot right for week 2 picks. I'm 8-7 right now, okay? You would have thought that I had stolen people's dog or that I had gone 0-15 or something with the responses I got. You would have thought that I was 0-15. The hate, the vitriol, the anger that I experienced on TikTok. Maybe that's just social media now, right? People were so mad. Nothing says you got to follow them. I was 14-2 the week before. I barely got a peep on that video. Barely got a peep. 14-2, nothing. Nobody says boo. I go 8-7 and it's like, it was crazy. I was just like, all right, guys, it's all right. You know, I feel bad. I want to win too. So that was fun. That was fun. But yeah, the lines moved from 6 to 4.5. That's kind of a big swing, to be honest. So I'm curious to see what ends up happening. The public is moving towards Detroit. Listen, I feel great right now. I've got Detroit plus 6, and I feel great. Not good, great. All right? Plus 6 makes me feel all warm and toasty. You're not giving plus 6 to somebody like, no offense, like the Seahawks or the Colts, whatever. I'll put my team in there. You're not giving me 6. You're giving the Lions 6, which the Lions, they're not a bad team, man. People forget. I think they forget. All right, highest confidence score play on the board is your boy, Lamar Jackson. Higher than 45.5 rushing yards. You know what? I'm going to leave that open right there. I do want to look at Lamar's rush attempts. I'm just curious, all right? I just want to see. Rush attempts is set at 7.5. Seems like an even split, right? So let's say last 20 games, how are we looking if he gets, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to rushing yards, and we're going to say, okay, we're going to use this little advanced filters. Oh, man, they put snaps in. Snaps was supposed to be in there the whole time, and now it's in there. Not as good for quarterbacks, but it's going to be great for running backs. It was supposed to be in there the whole time, and now it's in there. All right, but let's look. I digress. Let's look at rushing attempts for Lamar. And let's say he gets 7. I'm curious. Let's go plus or minus. Okay. Not terrible. I got this line at 42.5. So 44.5 right now. Novik still giving it to you at 42.5. So let's take a look. 42.5. He has a 57% hit rate when getting this amount of rushing attempts. Baltimore wins the first half. I mean, Jorge, you're kind of getting into lotto territory there, so I don't hate it at all. But like, what says, what are we using that says Baltimore wins the first half? Like, what data point are we thinking? It's kind of like less data driven at that point and more of like what's in here, which I'm fine with. But, if you're asking me, like, I don't have a strong take on if they're going to win the first half. This season, when Lamar got 7 carries at least, 6 to 8, he had 70 yards against Buffalo. So last 5 games, he's gone over in 3 of his last 5, averaging 53.5. I think Lamar higher than the rushing line is always something I'm interested in. So I'm going to lean on the confidence score here. We also got Derrick Henry, higher than 17.5 rushing yards. That's right up there too. And Jahmyr Gibbs, this is 28.5 now. Do you guys remember? I'm curious. I actually don't know the answer. I think I know the answer. But I put this out in my Monday Night Football video as one of my 3 plays. And I think I know what it was at. But I'm not 100% certain. I think it was 23.5. Yep. There's the video right here on the YouTube. It's a little blurry for some reason. Is that me? I don't know. Unmute it. 23.5 receiving yards. I love this line for Jahmyr Gibbs. It's far too low. This line should be 28.5 all day long. I'm smashing this play. How about your boy? I love this line for Jahmyr Gibbs and go above that 17.5. You guys don't know, I'm making videos every day. Make sure you smash that like button and comment what I got right and what I got wrong. Ready? Jahmyr Gibbs is going higher than 23.5 receiving yards. I love this line for Jahmyr Gibbs. It's far too low. This line should be 28.5 all day long. I'm smashing this play. I may be 7-7 on money. Maybe 7-7. 8-7, thank you. Jahmyr Gibbs, I said it last night. It was 23.5. When I made that video last night, 23.5. I said all day this line should be 28.5. And what is it today? Now, 24 hours later, 28.5 on most books. Now, you can get it at 24.5 on Novig, but you're getting juiced. You can get it at 26.5 on Fliff, minus 120, not terrible. 25.5 on Fanatics at a minus 130. That's probably where I'd land now if you had to. But, yeah, I see that. Thanks, Python. I'm telling you guys, like, people think I'm putting out these videos because I like making videos. I don't like making videos that nobody watches. I want videos that people watch, that they interact, that we can comment, that you can win with. That's what I want. That's why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm making the videos. So guys, watch the video. If I ask for a comment, leave a comment. Do me a favor. Let's have a chat. Let's chat it up. That's why I'm making the videos, to get you that kind of value. Now, Derrick Henry's rushing prop is super juiced. I think I would lean to a Gibbs or Montgomery here. I think Montgomery first touchdown could be an interesting play. We've got a lot of options. This game tonight is tough for the first touchdown. I know a lot of you degenerates are here because you've heard the rumors. And yes, the rumors are true. We tend to hit some fun first touchdown plays. However, I'm not going to sit out here and say that I've got this secret algorithm for the first touchdowns. They're a decent amount of luck, okay? I identify who I think is going to score, and then they're a little lucky. Now, here's something interesting. 2 guys down in this range that are catching my eye. Don't take Tesla for the first touchdown, in my opinion. I know he's going to be a popular, sneaky pick, and that's fine. But here's 2 guys that really, I think, could be the first touchdown. You've got DeAndre Hopkins, and you've got Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams at a plus 1,800 is very interesting to me for the first touchdown. Because he's that deep threat guy. If they come out and take a shot early on, try to catch the Ravens off guard. Jameson at a plus 1,800 is pretty solid. And I don't mind D-Hop either. Now, those are my 2 long shot guys, right? More realistic ones. Man, Amon-Ra's odds are pretty good. I think Amon-Ra is decent there. I'm going to put him, and then I'm going to do one more. You know what? I'm going to do a Lamar. I'm going to do a Lamar, You're really not getting into great odds. Amon-Ra, Jahmyr Gibbs is fine. Put your money on him if that's what you guys want. You have Andrews. I mean, I don't mind Andrews' touchdown. I actually am a big fan of Andrews under for receiving yardage. But those two things can absolutely both hit. Wow! Holy smokes! This might be the play. Guys, are you seeing this? What's up, T? Are you guys seeing this? Mark Andrews lower than 17.5 longest reception is fair odds, a high confidence score. Some other books are already moving it to 16.5 or already had it set there. And his high this season is 5 yards. 5. Now, of course, because it's the NFL, nonsensical, he'll come out and catch a 22-yarder. Yeah, Lil Arroyo, right? Like, I'm with you. Lil Arroyo says he's so bad this year. And he absolutely is bad this year. And he's older. He's a year older than when he was last year where he didn't look great. He's not fast. He's absolutely a guy that could catch you a 6, 7, 8-yard pass, touchdown, whatever, even 12 maybe. But 17.5 for a guy who was highest previously in this season is 5. Yeah, I'm betting that as a straight right now. I'm going to opt into all this stuff. And what do we got here? My choice? What do I get? Yeah, we're taking that right now as a straight play. Right now. All right. Allow me to introduce myself for a minute here. Let me just find this, please. Please. I also was looking at his under 34.5, which I do not mind, but I think this might be even better. Yeah. What's my bonus? Oh, okay. No sweat TD bet? All right, now T asked about Tesla. Love Tesla. If Tesla catches a touchdown tonight, it's going to be a one-hander. Python conspiracy. Don't do that, Python. Jameson Williams, highest reception props at 22.5. I'm starting to dig this. Yeah, Lil Arroyo, that's exactly what starts to make me nervous because, it's like this is a smash, right? And then, of course, something stupid happens. But no, I'm with you. You saw it. I just placed $50 on it because I think it's too good. I really do. I think it's too good. I love it. If we're looking at first quarter rushing stuff, because I do enjoy that, I'm thinking Jahmyr Gibbs at 10 plus and Derrick Henry at 10 or 15 plus. Maybe. Yeah, I think Derrick Henry at 15, Jahmyr Gibbs at 10. Put them together at a plus 114. I'm going to take that. So I just did Derrick Henry first quarter and Jahmyr Gibbs first quarter. 15 for Derrick Henry, 10 for Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, but let's get into the true degeneracy here. Wow. All right, so I want to put Lamar's rushing in most of the things I do tonight. However, because I already am quite exposed to it, I'm probably going to try to lean a little bit more on the passing and rushing yards. Completions for Jared Goff, I'm always interested in his completions and attempts. And the higher than, let's see, pass attempts. Oh, Snaps is already in the app? How did that happen? Did we push an update live? Yeah, lots happening. Let's see. Pass completions 24.5. That's a bit high, but on DK we can get it at 23.5, which I don't mind. 23.5 for a guy that throws a lot of short to intermediate balls here is not a bad play. Let's look at the pass completions. You know what? Let's just do 22. And Lamar passing touchdowns. I don't know about the passing touchdowns tonight. He very well could throw 3 or 4, but he very well could run 1 or 2 in and give it to Derrick Henry a couple more. So I'm going to stick more along the lines of like the receiving. All right, so Lamar, 260 plus passing and rushing. Now let's roll out Jared Goff. 230 plus here. No, 240. We'll go 240. Receiving would be Jamison Williams for a 50 burger. And we're going to go Zay Flowers. Zay's not banged up or anything, right? Is there something? There's not something I missed. All right, so this is the most I want to add to these guys without having touchdowns in there. Oh, I love Jameer's 25, so we got to throw that in there, right? I do have some money on that already. And then a touchdown's got to be Jameer for me. And is that it? Wait, what guy can't I parlay? 240 plus for Goff I can't put together? See, that's a plus 1,000, but that could be better, I feel like. For all of these things to come true, you know what? So we're gonna scoot this down a little bit. We're going to move him down. We're going to move him down. Jameer, Lamar. If Lamar goes for that much, chances are Zay's having a good day. So I'm thinking we got to go Zay. Yeah, Hopkins has been definitely getting targets here. Let's go Zay 70 and DeAndre 40. Now you're talking. Now you got a plus 1,900. Chat, who sells this one? Long time. All love from Florida. Chris T, where you been, my guy? Chris T, we need you. We need you, Chris. We need you. We're looking at Jared Goff, completions. Actually, you know what? Let's look at receiving yards, and I'm just going to use this as a guide for, like, the guys it likes most. All right, Jahmyr Gibbs. Love it, obviously. Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta, huh? Do I throw Laporta in 50 plus? Yeah, now we're getting crazy. I don't know if I like all these guys in here. I kind of want to cap it here somewhere. I want to pick one of these guys here. So I'm at a plus 700. I need one more. Man, it really doesn't love any of these receivers. Tesla, Bateman, Zay Flowers, it likes the under. Oof. I don't know what I want to do with that then. I could always do like a Zay, a Sam Laporta 40. You know what? Maybe we could just have a couple of guys that get some receptions, but we're looking at lower lines here. So Jahmyr Gibbs. You know, I have Jahmyr Gibbs and a lot of other stuff. Amon-Ra should be able to work the middle, even with Kyle Hamilton lurking back there. What are we at? A plus 525. All right, we need to pare this sucker down. All right, let's go 70 plus for Zay. Amon-Ra 60 and Sam Laporta 40. Now that's a plus 1,100, and we've got a bonus. Why can't I use my bonus? All right, well, that's a plus 1,100. I'm going to throw that out there. And then on my touchdown play, I'm going to roll out 2 touchdowns, or 2 guys to score a touchdown. I'm going to roll out Lamar Jackson and a Jahmyr Gibbs. Anytime touchdown. What's my anytime touchdown? No sweat. Bonus bet, offer valid. What do I get? 2 legs, anytime touchdown bonus? For $15? Sure. Lamar and Jahmyr. I like it. Now let's go on over to FanDuel here and make sure we use these plays up. I think I'm going to sneeze. It's coming. It's coming. Go Colts. 3-0, Grace. Yes, ma'am. You got it. Goff 1 yard? Yeah, I mean, the problem. What's a scam prop that Vegas puts every week? Oh, Goff 1 yard? Yeah, I mean, you basically need him to run a QB sneak or two and then not kneel the ball. I don't like it. It scares me a little bit. Scares me. Do we just think J-Mo just catches a bomb tonight? In which case, his line is set at 260. You know what? Let's do a little bit of a narrative here. Let's do a narrative of Jared Goff. Jared Goff and Lamar have strong nights. Lamar, I want to do his alt passing and rushing. I'm just going to do 225 plus for Lamar. No, you know what? We're going to do 250 plus if you're including that in there. Are they going to stop the run tonight? How do I think that? I think they want to make a statement and really try to shut down Henry a little bit at least. Now, that doesn't mean they abandon the run, but let's go 225 plus for Lamar. That'd be like 175. Now we can go 250 should be fine. We're going to have a Matt Stafford moment here. We're going to go with Jared Goff, alt passing at 225 plus as well here. Okay, now this is where we build it out a little bit. Jamison Williams catches a bomb. J-Mo catches a bomb. So we're going to go Jamison Williams 80 plus. Okay, and now we've got Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going to leave that alone. Zay gets a couple of decent catches because there's nobody else out there to get him. I don't know how I feel about Laporta. Zay 60 plus. Give me Zay for a little bit higher. Give me Zay for 70 plus. That's a plus 626. Rushing, Jahmyr Gibbs at 55 and a half. Give me the Gibbs at just 50 plus. No, you know what? Gibbs should be fine. Give me the Gibbs at 50 plus. All right, now we've got this is a little bit nice, a little bit of a nice correlation play here. Yeah. I think I could get away with Jared Goff 250. I need more. I need more. Jared Goff, what do we think of the passing yardage here? Chat, is there a prop that I'm missing? Wow, it doesn't like either one. Then you know what? I'm just going to go 250 then. I could throw that in there. No, I can't. Okay. Pass yards. Should be Goff, right? Oh, I could throw most passing yards in here. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. And then we're just looking at, we already got the receptions. Touchdown. It's got to be Gibbs, right? Or do they put Monty in and just try to strong arm him around the end zone? It's got to be Gibbs. It's got to be Gibbs. Whoa, we might have built out something a little bit too juicy. That's a plus 4,100. Who sells this play, chat? We've got Lamar 250 plus rushing and receiving, though. We've got J-Mo 80 plus. Does J-Mo sell it? Zay at 70 plus. Jahmyr 50 plus. Jared Goff, most passing yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, anytime touchdown scorer. What we could do is we could look at J-Mo. We could go Goff. Let's see, can Goff do 225 plus still? It doesn't add anything. Okay, that's fine. So what if we go... What if we go with... Man, I kind of like J-Mo's big prop tonight. What if we go J-Mo 70 plus? And then... Is Tesla going to get any time tonight? I'm not going to roll it out. Tesla should, right? Tesla, can he get 1 plus reception? Wow. That ain't bad. Tesla to get 1 plus reception in prime time, give me it. Give me it. And then, J-Mo 70, this is a beast. This is maybe a beast that's unnecessarily beastly. There was a prop I felt like I was missing. Oh. Andrews under. I mean, this doesn't even really need this, but you know what? Let's do this. Let's save my bonus. Let's put $10 on this for 530. And then I want to, bro, you better figure out my location. Because I'm not building that thing again. I'm not building it again. Okay, we're in. Okay, we're in. $10 for 530. We're going to reuse some of the selections. I'm going to take out, I actually think that Jared Goff one's pretty sneaky. Take out this guy. Jameer 50 plus should be fine, but let's go with just Jahmyr Gibbs. You know what? Let's do this. Let's backtrack a little bit here. I actually like most passing yards, Jared Goff. I think that's a sharp little play. And then we've got Lamar, 250 plus. And then we'll have a Amon-Ra St. Brown, 50 plus. A plus 570 turns into a plus 855. Who do we think sells this? I actually like that Tesla one a lot. Tesla for 1 plus? I don't hate it. How much did I put on the highest play today? I just put $50 on, did I put it on the Mark Andrews? Yeah, on Mark Andrews lower than 17.5 longest reception. That's probably my favorite. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's my favorite play out of all these. You know, I feel like we need Zay in here too. Even if it's just 60 plus. A plus 1,200, let's do it. Let's do it. So we've got Lamar 250 plus. You know what? Let's do Lamar 225 or something like that. Because I don't want that to be in every single play and he sells it. Let's do Lamar 225 plus. That's a plus 986. So you got Lamar 225 plus, Zay Flowers 60 plus, Amon-Ra 50 plus, Jared Goff most passing yards, Mark Andrews under, and Isaac Tesla 1 plus receptions. Appreciate you. No, I don't like the Goff 1 yard. I'm not a fan. I'm not going to play. I don't mind if you play it, but would you trade first TD Kronk? I like Lamar. You got to factor in odds. So I like Lamar and Hopkins. Is that who I played? I hope I played Lamar and Hopkins. And then on the Detroit side, obviously Gibbs is probably the favorite. But I think I liked Jamison Williams. And maybe, was it Laporta? I think it was Laporta. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think I like this play. Oh, man, are we just waiting for an Isaac Tesla 1 plus reception? He doesn't even see the field. I'm taking out Tesla. That's the play. Done. It's like when Picasso paints. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a fantastic idea. We were 4 yards off of cashing that Matt Stafford play I built out. So, I know the process looks probably silly, right? It's like, man, it's just closing his eyes and picking things. Yes. But with a plan. Now, you got a game scripted out a little bit. I like the Tesla. The Tesla play added a lot to that parlay for a low-hanging fruit play. I like him to pop into this game on Monday Night Football and get a catch in a high-scoring game that hopefully lives up to the hype that we're all giving it in a back and forth. And if he does, I think a Tesla catch is going to be very easy. All right, I got to make a video, and then I'm hoping to watch some of this game, and I got to go to bed because I'm exhausted. So I am going to say goodnight, say goodbye to you guys, wish you guys all an incredible night. May all your bets cash. I hope this game lives up to the hype of what I think it could be. This should be a fun one. I kind of got no skin in the game, rooting for my brother's team, obviously, with the Ravens, but, I like the Lions, too. I would love to see a good game here. Obviously, I just want our bets to cash, so I got no skin in this game. It's going to be fun just to sit and watch it. Would you trade London for Emeka and Chubb? I had Connor at running back now, left with Saquon and Monty. Would you trade London? Yeah, I think I could do that deal for Chuba. Good night, Python. See you guys later. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Smash the like button on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We have not had a new YouTube subscriber in a little while, but the videos are going well, so I'm thankful for that. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. I will catch you guys on the next video.